Hey, welcome to Fandom Fights. Kind of, a little bit. Fortune favors the bold, huh, Nick?
It does sometimes. Other times it really punishes you for being bold.
That's fair. Good one, Holtzman. Way to slap bar in the shape. We'll wait a couple seconds. So people...
Did you do that on purpose?
What's that?
Slap bar into shape.
Oh, because of the slap thing?
No, because of shapes.
Oh.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Hey, you knew about the thing. Well, the internet is a scary place. It's Twohig is about to do stand-up. That's actually why we're here tonight. This is kind of like a impromptu get Twohig into stand-up. He wants to be the next Robert Parker of the trivia leagues, and so that's how it be.
I'm actually just out behind my elementary school right now. I was in the neighborhood and said hi to my first grade teacher. And I was like, oh, I'm running late for the thing. And so I just plopped down right behind the... this is where we played dodgeball.
Yeah. Oh my god. So we'll just wait a couple more, or like another minute or so, and then whoever's here is here. But we're gonna do a little bit of a Q&A and then also talk about what's coming up in Fandom Fights.
And what has passed.
And what has passed as well. I'm honestly so like confused as to like where we are in the season, because like as editor, I'm like there for half the matches, and then the ones that I'm editing that I'm not there for, I'm like, oh, this is fun, and then like, but I'm like so far ahead with editing, and then like we go backwards, and I'm like releasing matches that I edited like 3 weeks ago, and it's just like my brain is mush when it comes to remembering where the hell we are actually at in the season.
I feel it. I honestly like rarely know what matches are coming out like this upcoming week.
Oh yeah, no. I usually look like right like
we finished it.
Oh, you are disappearing. You're blending. Nick, no, Nick.
Oh, sorry. Have you know in X-Men Apocalypse when he like pushes a guy into the wall? That's what was happening just now.
Yeah,
but I escaped, so we're good.
Okay, so why don't we talk about what has passed then?
Sure. I have a couple of points I want to hit on that many people are probably already aware of, but still. In what I call the opening act of the season. Tim, is it cool? Can we call it that? I didn't run that by you before just now, but I figured.
What are we talking about?
Just like from start to like the first.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like an event. I was like, did we do an event?
No, just like the first period of time.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I like it.
Great. So we opened the opening act with the last one standing. Obviously, if you saw that, valiant efforts from the likes of Koho, Spence, Albert, Birch, Joe. But at the end of the day, Thomas Scully did win that. Brittany Tapley was the MVP. They have not yet used either of their shots. So be on the lookout, because it could happen anytime. It could happen right now.
Whoa, Scully, stop. Yeah. Okay. I'm so delirious, but go ahead.
After that, if you remember the title picture, obviously Guns and Ships and Wookiee Mistake earned the right to play for the title by winning their contender matches. Wookiee Mistake did win that. So Wookiee Mistake is the new current team's champions. After that, Thomas Scully beat Mark to play for the title, and Joe Fairley won the 5-way to play for the title. Fun fact, in both of those matches, Scully and Joe played identical. Like, they both hit 88%, which was wild. So, like, going into that title match, it was just like, oh.
Who fucking knows? Yeah, exactly.
Joe did wind up pulling out the victory on the last question. And I know we say this like after every good title match, but like one of the better
Oh
title
yeah.
matches I've
Oh, I
seen.
love that match. I've rewatched that match many times. I love it. It's great.
And the teams one too. I feel like the teams one might like go underappreciated in the future, but like that was a very close. That went to the
Oh, yeah.
last question too.
One of my favorite moments of the season is in that match when Albert and Boatman hit Clancy Brown, and Albert's just like, "Oh no!" Just like yells the answer. Like it's beautiful. It's a great moment.
Yeah, no, it's great. So if you're following along, that means that you may have noticed that we have looking it up right now just to make sure. Fourth ever double belted fandom champion in Joe Fairley.
Yeah.
Behind Robert Parker, Thomas Scully, and myself. We have the fifth ever singles champion in Joe Fairley, and the 6th ever teams champions in Wookiee Mistake.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all very exciting. Congratulations to Joe and to David on their performance. A couple other things I would point out from the opening act of the season would be mainly we had Jack Pinchuk join the Perfect Game Club.
Yeah, that's a great match.
Very cool, very exclusive club. There are now 3 people in that, including Jack. So that's very cool. And then basically anyone who won a singles match that was non-title picture in those opening ones, you will see play again in this second act that we're going to talk about today.
Yes. Yeah, I think I'm glad you brought up the Jack match because I forgot about that. That's great. Another match that came out last week, I think Jake Meltzer versus David Garcia was a very good match. I think Alex Martinez versus Matthew Chen was a very good match. Another one I would rewatch. And then there's also just like really fun moments that have happened, like when Brittany played Brooklyn.
Yep.
And Brooklyn did his promo.
One of the better promos.
It was really fun. So there's a lot of like beyond just like the title picture stuff, which we tend to focus on a lot because it is a big deal. There are really fun matches sprinkled in between. Antonio and Mike is another one that I like a lot. And yeah, there's Welcome to Fandom Bitch and Quest Masters. That was another one I really enjoyed. So lots of good matches that have happened so far this year.
Yeah. So that's the opening act. You want to go to the second thing?
Yeah, we're starting with what's coming out this weekend. Is that what you're?
We can do that. So actually, technically, the second act happened already. Like the opening act. I'm just gonna stick with this terminology, but the opening act ended after the singles title picture weekend.
Sure, perfect.
So that was the end of like the first chunk of the season. And it started with some team debuts match. So Duel of the Fates played Fun Uncles. Malachi Cargo played Back to Formula, who was revealed to be Jake and Mark after Tyler decided off screen to take a step back. So Mark joined up with Jake Marangoni. Demigod Complex played All Freaks No Geeks, and Why So Serious played Galacti's Nuts. I have embraced their team name, and I'm just gonna say it.
No thanks. I haven't been there for either of their matches, so no.
Fair. So that was the start of this second chapter, so to speak, and it will end with the title matches just before the summer tournament and picture there.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll go into like the title pictures.
Yeah, there's with teams. Well, let's start with singles because singles it's a little more confined on what's going on in the title picture for singles.
Yeah, for sure. So as Tim said, you just saw Alex Martinez play Matthew Chen. You saw Jake Meltzer play David Garcia. Those matches have been out for a little bit now, so we're going to spoil them. Matthew Chen beat Alex on the last question, so he will move along in the title picture. David Garcia beat Jake Meltzer in a very good match, so he will move along to the title picture. Matthew Chen will play the runner-up of the five-way, Albert Weird Harma, who by coming in second earned his right to be in this second picture. And David Garcia will play Kaleb Koho, who played in a contender match last time we saw him last season. And then the winners of those two matches will play for a contender match to play Joe.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And pretty straightforward. Yeah.
Pretty simple.
Pretty easy peasy. It's going to be interesting to see what happens there. Koho's been on fire, as we saw in the last one standing. He played incredible. So we'll see if he can carry that over to everything else now, because I don't think we've seen Manhattan Project play yet this season. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does. Can he get back to the title? I know he just did an episode of Trivia Flashback, and he was like, it's the only thing I have left to do is like get a perfect round and win the title. So we'll see if he can do it. And then but on the other hand, like Albert, Matthew, and David are all worthy.
Albert will challenge for the title this year. If he doesn't make it in this picture, I can guarantee you he will in some other one. Like Albert's been very
impressive. Doesn't, I'm shocked.
Likewise. And then Matthew really surprised me in his win over Alex. I thought it was a great win. I think he's definitely going in the underdog against Albert, but like, anything could happen.
Yeah.
And then David obviously is now a Phantom champion. So like, can't count David out of it either.
Absolutely not. No.
So yeah, that's singles. Teams will involve all of the debut teams that I just said. So all 8 of them will play in like a bracket type situation. So like the winners of each of those debut matches will play another winner of a debut match. And then the 2-0 teams will play each other to become 3-0. And then whoever that 3-0 rookie team is will play the other side, which will be Lights, Camera, and Action will play Necronomicon. They both went out in the quarterfinals of the tournament last year.
Yep.
The winner of that will play Manhattan Project. And then the winner of that will play the 3-0 rookie team in a contender match to play for the title.
Cool. So lots going on in teams. And a lot of these debut teams are really rocking it. There's some good fucking teams coming out. So I'm terrified.
Duel of the Fates started out with a KO. Back to Formula started out with a KO. Both Demigod Complex and All Freaks No Geeks probably would have KO'd if they were playing anyone else but each other, because they both played great. Ryan Payne joined the Perfect First Round Club.
Yep.
Galactes Nuts was very surprising in how good they were. So yeah, those are like the title pictures, but obviously this is like a long period of time.
Yeah, this goes until like May.
Yeah, so this started in last like 2 weeks ago, so the 19th of March.
Yeah.
And it will end the next title shot will be the week of May 28th.
Yep.
So a big chunk of time in there. There'll be some other matches, some debut singles matches. Obviously those teams matches that are playing each other that are all for the title. And then the other main thing that will be happening during this time will be tournament play-in matches. So we can announce this now. The summer singles tournament will be 16 people. That's the only thing we will announce right now for the summer. Other than people who you saw lose in the beginning of the year. So people like Mark Menchaca, Robert Kastner, Cameron Holtzman, Tyler Birch. The next time you see all those people will be in the summer tournament. So they're automatically in. The rest of the matches that take up this sort of second part will be play-in matches. So most of the people who won their singles matches in the opening part will play each other in different combinations, and the winner of that will get a spot in the tournament. And mathematically, that should add up.
Hypothetically.
But who else?
We're not going to talk about what's going on with teams for the summer.
I was thinking we announced that like we probably should, because we probably won't do another one of these until after.
I'm just saying.
Should we?
I don't see why not.
If this video gets 100 likes in the next 5 minutes, we'll announce the thing.
What about what's going on? There's something special coming up with teams. Honestly, there's without giving any. I don't. If Nick doesn't want to talk about it, we don't need to talk about it.
We can talk about it.
We just got one like.
We got one like. Okay,
there you go, Facebook people.
99 more. Let's go.
I don't know what's on YouTube, but that's what I'm talking about. There's a lot of stuff that like we've been talking about. There's a fun title picture for teams coming in the summer, and a fun title picture coming for teams in the fall as well. Something that two things that we've never done before in fandom. One of them is the brainchild of Nicholas Twohig, and one of them is the brainchild of Nicholas Twohig with minor help from Tim Brzakala. So both of them.
You probably shouldn't refer to something as our child of any kind.
I said your brainchild
but like with input from you, I imagine people.
Gotcha. Understood. But yeah, anything else to announce then?
Do you want to announce what it's going to be? Because the only thing that's really happening to affect it in this second part is any teams match you see will affect that. So some of the losing debut teams, some of the Anyone Can Cook will play Welcome to Fandom Bitch since they both won their last teams matches. So the loser the winner will be in this. I'll announce it. Why not? So it's a tournament. Surprise.
Kind of.
Hey. No, it's not. It's not a tournament at all. I was just kidding. Surprise, we're doing the same thing. No, I'm just kidding. Do we have an official name for it? Do you want to come up with one right now?
I think we just called it the ladder.
The Fandom Fights Summer Series Teams Ladder.
It's a lot of words.
Esquire. So we're doing a ladder. Essentially what's going to happen is each week, along with 2 singles tournament matches, you will get a ladder match. What that means is 2 teams will play. The winner will move on to the next week to play whoever is on the next rung of the ladder until we get to the very end of the ladder, which will result in a Tower of Power. Which will result
in was that? Because we can't see your name.
Yeah, we can't see who that is.
I love that.
Which will result in a number 1 contender match at the end of the ladder, at the top of the ladder, to then play whoever the team champions are at that point. Obviously, we're not going to tell you anyone who's in it currently because it relies on matches that will be happening.
Yeah. We will say, though, if you're in it, now that we've announced it, we'll make that kind of clear to you when nice, Tyler. We'll make that clear to you when the matches are set up, because basically the way that this is going to work, in order to have it be fair for everybody, because whoever wins on the lower end of the rungs, if you keep winning, you're going to have to keep playing. You're going to be in a match every week for the summer.
Correct.
So we are starting to film these matches. Normally Fandom and Warzone now, we film very early, like at least 3 weeks out, if not a month out. But with these matches, we're going to be filming even further out to make it fair, because if, let's say, like, I honestly, off the top of my head, I don't remember who's in this, but let's say like
Knights of Ren.
Sure. Let's say Knights of Ren are playing Mischief Managed.
Confirmed.
And, we're on the first rung, and Mischief Managed beats Knights of Ren. They then go to the next ladder, step. They go to the next rung, and they then have to play
Enter the Dragon Zord.
Enter the Dragon Zord. They play them then, and if they beat that, they go to the next one, but it's literally every week. And interspersed in that, you're going to have singles matches. So, unfortunately...
it's a gauntlet that takes place over several weeks.
But to make it fair for the people that are also playing in the singles tournament and in this, we're going to try to spread it out as much as possible, because it's going to be a lot of matches for whoever keeps winning. So... if you don't want to play in a lot of matches, just lose. and then you don't have to play.
That's true for everything, by the way.
Yeah, if you don't want to do it, just lose.
You don't get scheduled as much if you lose.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know if you've noticed.
Some people have noticed, trust me. I get messages about it often. So that's what's happening in the summer. And then, like I said, post summer, we do have something very fun, different for fandom that will be happening for teams as well that we're working on, and we think it'll be a good time. But this ladder and the summer series tournament will also be lots of fun, as per friggin' usual. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else to announce? Do we want to announce the mid-season category
change?
Yeah, I think we probably should. Yeah, literally, Cody, like accurate, because it's a lot.
Is it bad that I was about to make the same category, Joe?
Yeah, pretty much. Like that we're on that way. Yeah.
So we're getting rid of MCU. There's just not enough new content.
Yeah, like there's too many shows.
Enter James Bond spoof movies.
We're doing the films of J.J. Abrams. Now, I know what you're thinking. Most of them are already in fandom, but we have to bring in Super 8 immediately, okay? It's the only one that's not there. It's unacceptable that it's not. Okay. I think so, because Mission Impossible 3, Super 8, The Force Awakens, Rise of Skywalker, and I'm forgetting something.
Star Trek Beyond.
And and both Star Treks.
Yeah, or not Beyond, the other two.
09 and Into Darkness. So yeah, that's it. That's all of his movies are in.
What about the Cloverfield Paradox?
He didn't direct that.
Oh, okay, well it pops up when you type in J.J. Abrams movies.
Okay. If you guys have questions, start asking questions in the chat. We'll answer as many as we can within a respectable amount of time. This is the first time I've played video games for longer than an hour in like a month, and I am on a fucking roll.
Nice.
Feeling good.
Great. I have so much homework to do.
I don't have homework. I do have a dog that rang the bell to go outside 3 times in about 40 minutes. I almost leapt off my deck. I was not pleased. Will there be any more team debut matches? That is a question for Nick. I do not know.
Not in the near future.
If there are, they will be late in the year.
Yep.
What game? I am playing Horizon Forbidden West. I got like 20 hours into it the first week it was out, and then I haven't played it since because I've been really, really fucking busy, and it makes me sad. But I've put like 9 hours in the last 2 days, and I'm feeling good about it. Feeling good.
Good job, Tim.
Wait, the J.J. Abrams thing is real? No, it's not at all. Not even.
That's just one category, but it's like just Super 8.
Yeah,
because all the other things are elsewhere.
Not a question, but the opening act of the season has been awesome. It's a great job, guys. Thank you, Cody. Love you. Mwah. So I guess sadly my new team not debuting. Sadly. Again, like I said, Chris, if it happens, it'll happen at the end of the season. We have a long list of people that have signed up to play. So unfortunately, you are not the only one. And it makes us very sad. If we could give everybody a match and have 1,000, and it's the same thing for Warzone too. Like, if and FanZone, literally everything that we do here, there is a long list of people that always want to play, and we try our hardest as admins, us two, Cody, Boatman, Koho for miscellaneous and stuff. Like it takes time sometimes. So unfortunately, now's not the time. JJ produced the first Cloverfield. I think he produced all 3. And I just rewatched the first 2.
There's 4, isn't there? There's Paradox.
Paradox is the 3rd one.
Oh.
10 Cloverfield Lane is great. I don't want any sense.
I agree. I like that movie.
When will you stop asking Twilight questions?
Literally never.
Javi, you just debuted, man. You have no idea. I'm
so excited.
There's so many in the pipe. It's
all the I've watched the Twilight series twice now because I kind of don't hate it.
I don't hate it either. I really don't.
Which 18-year-old me would be punching me in the face.
Compared to other things we've had to watch for this game,
it's gold. It's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, so many Twilight.
That's a dark side of my family that I don't like talking. I don't understand that reference.
I don't think.
So what is my tell? Hey, you just say when you're on the taking a break line, my friend. You just say when
you are. We have a taking. It's like you.
Who else? I don't remember who else is on it, but you just let us know when you want.
Brian is there.
Brian.
Abby Koho is there.
Will Dick Twohig be playing Phantom? Who knows what the multiverse may bring? Yeah. To the Twilight thing, I would assume. Twilight is pure hell, so longer to debut the boy. Rewatching them, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
The handsome Squidward joke I made about you, cool with you because I have other material. What is this in reference to?
I'm not sure. I feel like it might be to something that happened in a match, but my brain is pudding these days.
Yeah, that's
fair. If you called me handsome Squidward at any time, I think that's cool. Thank you.
Yeah, I kind of
I kind of remember. It's the painting of. Okay, this is sounding vaguely familiar.
Oh, the yes, I know exactly what he's talking about now.
Cool. Yeah, no, that's cool. I appreciate it.
That adds up.
Other material also. Like I like other material.
Fandom has had a great first part of the season. I'm pumped to see what you guys are. Yeah. Well, it wasn't just a TKO. It was a straight KO. Yes, thank you for correcting yourself. That was disrespectful. As Cody would say, that's disrespectful. It was a KO. It was I mean, some might say that I spun Middle Earth, but if you remember, I believe I also went like 7 for 8 in round number 1. So and I don't know if you just saw I did have a match in Warzone that just aired as well. It was pretty spectacular. Did you see it? Did you see it, Nick?
I did see it.
Did you see my match? The picture of my son is in that match. If you haven't seen the match yet, go check out the picture of my boy.
No, I have to go see it tomorrow.
I literally messaged Nick this morning because he was like, I'm going to see Morbius tomorrow. And I said, yeah, me too. I don't want to. I'm so terrified. Everybody so apparently the director just went on Twitter and spoiled the whole thing.
What?
So apparently he did like a Q&A with like IGN or something. And they straight up were like, so what happens in the movie? And he just told them. Like, I didn't read it. I just read like an article about it, but he like spoiled the entire post-credit scene. He spoiled the entire movie, and Sony was promoting it. Like, it's fucking weird, man. I stayed away from it. I'm gonna go see it tomorrow night. I've heard that it's absolute dog shit. I heard that it was worse than Venom Let There Be Carnage.
Well,
so like,
if I didn't love like the character of Carnage so much, I wouldn't think that movie's like the worst thing ever. So like, relative, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair. Why not just do movies and questions that I like and know? Hey, we've talked about only having good movies in fandom, but then fandom wouldn't exist. You would just have like a couple Star Wars movies, most of the MCU. Nothing.
No Middle Earth.
Really.
No Middle Earth.
That's rude. That's fucking rude. At least The Secret of Dumbledore is apparently good. So I have not heard any reviews of this film. Didn't know that anyone has seen it. I know the UK premiere was yesterday, but I don't think any reviews are out yet.
Steve Kloves came back to write it, right?
Yes, he did, which is the thing that kind of gives me hope.
That made me hopeful.
But yeah, I'm excited for it in the sense that like I love that world and I'm excited to go back. I get excited every time, but I was really burned by the last one. I've never had that, like, the way that people talk about the Phantom Menace where they like lied to themselves that they liked it. Like, that was me with like Crimes of Grindelwald. I was like, no, it was okay, and then it's not.
That was definitely not me with Crimes of Grindelwald. I thought that was really bad. I took a girl on a date and she fell asleep to see that movie. Yeah. With the first one, I never thought it was like fantastic, but I did convince myself that I liked it. It's fantastic.
Fantastic.
Wait, what?
He did. It was the Twitter thing. I think is what he's.
I'm just kidding, Jack. It's okay. It's a joke. Just a haha.
Just haha. Any other questions? Questions about fandom? What's going on?
Yeah, we'll probably do a Q&A like this after each act if that catches on. Calling that.
Maybe a quarter. Once a quarter.
Well, there would be once a fifth.
Sure.
Okay.
Because there's 5 title matches, is that why?
At the moment, yeah.
I gotcha. First Fantastic Beasts get better in rewatch. No, sorry, gets worse on rewatch.
Yeah, I think so too.
Strongly disagree with that. Has any other fandom movie? Holy crap, we have 3 future fandom films coming out this month. Morbius, Fantastic Beasts. What's the other one?
Doctor Strange coming out this month?
Oh, The Bad Guys is a DreamWorks movie that's coming out this month.
Oh.
It comes out April 22nd. I have the big poster in my lobby. It's starring Sam Rockwell, so I'm all about that.
I know of him.
And then Doctor Strange is in May. Thor's in July. Shit's getting wild.
Thor's in July?
Yeah.
We haven't seen a trailer yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have or we haven't?
No, we haven't. I'm agreeing with you. Yeah, we have not.
Wow. Huh.
I'm turning heel now. Give me.
What about Turning Red?
Yeah, I liked Turning Red.
But what's the story? People may not know.
What about it?
It's fandom eligibility too.
Yes, it is eligible for fandom. We said a long time ago if it was scheduled to be released in theaters and was cited as being removed from theaters due to COVID, it would stay in fandom. And Turning Red will hopefully be the last time. I laughed my ass off during the Oscars during they played the new trailer for Lightyear, and it said coming only to theaters, and I looked at Maggie and I said, yeah, I've been told that before.
Yeah.
You sons of bitches. And then I started seeing articles that were like, oh yeah, they confirmed it's coming to theaters. I'm like, motherfucker, I had posters for Turning Red up in my lobby for months. Get out of here. Is that how you spell heel?
No, not the way he's using it.
Is that Javi again in a different account?
It is. So thank you for the multiple views, Javi. I appreciate it.
Javi, thank you.
Don't make fun of him.
My God, I'm not making fun. I'm just curious.
Let him give us multiple.
The Bad Guys got good review. Good. I thought it looked cute. I'm excited for it. We didn't see that trailer on the Canadian broadcast. It's the same. It was the same trailer that's been playing in theaters. It wasn't a new trailer, but I don't know who you are because it just says Facebook user. But if you have a question, drop it now before I go back to playing Horizon. Actually, no, I gotta watch Moon Knight.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
Did you watch it? Did you like it?
I did, but you know what my biggest complaint is?
It's a TV show, and you have to wait for next week.
Correct.
No, that's fair.
No, there was not a thing I disliked about it, other than it ended, and I go, "Wow, wish it would just keep going."
It's fair. Honestly, there's barely anything I'm looking forward to in April. Everything. I'm very much looking to everything everywhere all at once. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm excited for Sonic 2.
Me too.
I liked the first Sonic movie. Sue me.
What the heck is everything everywhere all at once?
Dude,
oh wait, is that the Nick Cage thing?
No, that's The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, which is also out in April, which also looks good. No, you should watch the trailer. It's the new film from the people who made Swiss Army Man. And it stars
Daniels.
Yes, the Daniels.
No, not the Daniels. It's just Daniels.
Oh, from film by Daniels.
But there's
no, the trailer looks trippy as fuck, and it looks amazing. You should watch it. It seriously looks like it's gonna do multiverse stuff better than Doctor Strange. It looks great. David. David, you're fine. Parallel universe movie. Yep.
Haven't seen one of those before.
Whoa! Spider-Man: No Way Home coming to fandom April 12th.
That's like, yeah, that's soon.
Yeah, I rewatched it with Maggie. I fell asleep because we were on a plane and I was very sleepy. And I woke up because she went in the seat next to me and I was trying to like be quiet while something exciting was happening. I was like, keep it together, lady. But the movie slaps.
Was
Very
that you grabbing her face?
no, it was just
Keep
like
it together, lady.
calm down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but there are good movies coming out. There's a lot of fandom movies yet to come out. Most of the stuff that came out last year is now eligible, I think, except for Spider-Man. Everything else is
So
is
like
now.
Kingsman, Eternals.
Yeah, so Kingsman, Eternals, and Kanto, Halloween Kills, No Time to Die, Venom, Shang-Chi, all that stuff. But yeah, No Way Home is eligible starting the 12th. And then obviously we will wait and see.
Wait, is that a real thing?
What?
Is best cinematic moment? I did not watch the Oscars. Is best cinematic moment a thing?
Yes.
Are you serious?
It happened. The Oscars was a disaster, Nick. It was really
what
bad.
else is new? That's why I don't watch it anymore.
No, I know. It was bad. It was rough. The Flash.
That was the thing.
So it was voted on by Twitter fans, and yeah, they voted for that over Spider-Man.
Oh my
and
god!
every other. It could be any movie moment from any movie. Like number 5 was The Matrix Bullet Time, but this was number 1.
Oh my!
I thought Maggie was gonna shoot herself. I really did. Sorry if that's insensitive, but I really did.
You actually watched it?
Oh, I watched the whole ceremony. Yeah.
Oh, you poor soul. You know what sucks is the Oscars used to be like my Christmas, my Super Bowl, if you will. Like a few short years ago, and now I'm just sort of like, eh.
That's fair. Got it on digital already. Yep, same. And I bought it on digital, and I still am buying the Blu-ray. Nick Cage should be its own fandom category. In all seriousness, we've talked about doing people as a category, but I don't like doing that. Don't want to do that. That's a Warzone thing. It's not a fandom thing. No desire to do that. No. Cameron, I need you to message me immediately. Message me about this movie because I have things to say. And I can't say them on here, so legally, but just message me, Cameron. Bullet Time. Yep. Cinderella was nominated. Yep. The new Cinderella that was apparently like bad as shit was nominated.
So like, what are we doing? What is the point?
I don't know, man. Nicolas Cage is in many fandom categories now, though. It's kind of nuts.
1, 2. No, that's the same category.
Oh, DC, yeah.
Oh, 3, because I wasn't thinking.
What were you thinking of?
Marvel.
Oh yeah, and he's in 2 DCs.
What are the 2 Marvel ones, Tim? Since you went, oh yeah, like you knew.
Ghost Rider and Kick-Ass.
Okay, well, there's 3 because I wasn't thinking of Ghost Rider.
Oh,
which is sad.
What is the other one?
Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
If me and you played a fandom match right now, we'd lose to everybody.
We really would. Anybody? We would not do well. I would especially not do well. That's fair. Also, yep, you got it. I'm slowly catching up. For the latter, will teams be able to pick strengths with this victory? Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be
regular matches.
The matches you're going to play are going to be totally normal. The normal matches, they just are happening in quick succession. So, yes, David, we can see you. Lily James for life. I agree. We must protect her at all costs. I can't tell if I should be more or less excited based on this. I'll explain. Yeah. So,
well, yeah.
Anything? If there's anything else from anybody, put it in now, or message us after. But
let's see if there's any fun record stuff I have. Brittany Tapley got her first perfect round. Brittany got her first knockout. Caleb Boatman got his first knockout.
When will Malachi Cargo play the demigod complex?
Well, since these matches have aired already, you won and they lost. So probably not soon.
That's a good answer. It's a good answer. Oh my god. So probably not soon. Oh man.
Good question.
Buy our shit? Yeah. You can do
Sure.
that. Do that. I don't have the link in front of me, but
Me neither. She doesn't remake for Nate. Better Nate.
better Nate than never. She better.
So,
No, they don't. They are Disney Plus movies, and
is Better Nate than never a thing?
yes, that is the movie. It comes out. It comes out on Friday.
I hate this world.
So I'm assuming the full ladder is revealed at the beginning of summer.
Yeah.
Cool. Father Stew. I don't know. It looks good. I like Marky Mark. I think it looks fun. They are going to hate us if we keep asking. Probably. There's the link. Buy the shit. Thank you for having it at the ready, David.
Yeah.
I should probably have that pinned somewhere.
Yeah. Buy it quickly before it gets taken down for copyright.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Cool. Great.
There's Lily and Stitch. It's my favorite.
Wait. Oh, okay. I
No, straight up, that's the plot of the movie. Javi's right.
Better Nate than never.
Yeah. A Lilo and Stitch the musical.
Oh.
No, it won't be. Because we don't have a category for comic book movies, but hit up Full Metal Geek. I think that doesn't exist anymore, but you can, like call RJ and see if you want. Sorry, RJ. That was a little mean, but
still champ.
That's fair. But yeah, I remember when I watched Marry Me with Maggie and it was like based on the graphic novel. And I was like, wait, I'm sorry, excuse me.
Wait, really?
Yeah, straight up.
That like
straight
Owen
up.
Wilson movie that came
Yeah,
out?
straight up. It's based on a graphic novel.
What?
I was so confused. And honestly, not a bad movie. Not a bad movie.
Huh.
No, that's fair, David. I'm probably gonna get attacked.
Early prediction.
Are there reviews out for Ambulance? Can I look at this one?
This is that I forget who's in it, but it's about the one with the guy who like steals an ambulance and
it's
they take
Jake Gyllenhaal
Yeah.
and Yahya Abdul-Mateen.
Oh, cool.
I'm trying to find out. Okay, it has ratings. I've seen the movie. I'm just gonna say it. I've seen it, and I'm not gonna say, but like that's why I have thoughts on it because I saw it.
What are your thoughts?
I can't say on here, but
Tim, if it's bad, don't blink ever.
Any early predictions for what's being added or removed from fandom? No,
all of it.
We genuinely have not spoken about it once.
All of it.
Usually by this point, we have these talks. We haven't, and I think honestly,
I don't see the need to.
We're pretty happy with where it's at this season. If something, we're not just gonna remove something because it's been what we've been doing.
Yeah. Honestly,
Payson, I signed an NDA. That's why I was checking to see if there were reviews out. So that's why. So I am acting like that because I have to. But anyway, back to this. I don't.
If I was a betting person, I would say the only thing that changes next year is some categories get changed. Like Disney live action will probably change again to rotate in some new movies. Yeah. Some other categories might add stuff, but at the moment, I don't foresee removing anything.
Yeah. We allowed to get petitions for Dead Ghibli back. You can make whatever petition you want. Freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Coming to Until Geek. Stay tuned. Do it.
Did they use Bruno Mars's "Marry Me" in, or is it Jason
I don't
Derulo?
believe so.
Oh, that's just a miss.
Hey, we were sad about that one.
Hey, which one?
Yeah, that's fair. There's 2 of them.
It's multiple.
I won't, Payson, but I appreciate your humility. So you guys probably said this already, but I guess you're late. If we lose the titles, would we be in the ladder or skip the next title picture like usually happens? I don't know. Ask Nick.
I can announce it. Yeah, the loser of the team's title picture that we talked about and the singles title picture, the losers will not be in the summer events. So teams won't be in the ladder. The loser of the singles won't be in the tournament.
Okay. Of course, there's 2 of them. Oh man, that's funny. Okay. Anything else from anybody? Or can I go watch Moon Knight?
Go watch Moon Knight.
Well, I gotta wait for Maggie to be done with work anyway, but
well,
we're gonna watch it.
Great.
Okay. Well, if you have any more questions,
don't talk to us.
Yeah, leave us alone. Don't ask us. Just don't even message us. No, if you have a genuine question, we will answer it to the best of our ability. Comment on the Facebook post or message us. But yeah, thank you guys for being great. We can't do this without you guys playing, so we always appreciate that. Like I said at the top, and like Nick said, we've had a lot of really great matches this season, a lot of fun. At the end of the year, this can get pretty monotonous and like, oh god, we're just doing so many matches, but you guys have kept it very interesting this season and very fun, and I appreciate that. Don't tell Maggie, but I bought it yesterday. Haven't started yet. Gotta finish Horizon. So how many comments do we need to make this 20-hour live stream? Hey, I pitched an idea to Cody and Koho. I didn't pitch it to Nick. Well, I think I did pitch it to Nick, but in like not a pitch type of way. But I pitched an idea of doing setting up like a GoFundMe for a certain charity that the community votes on, and then letting you guys pick what the charity is, but out of like a set amount, like of 5 or 6 different ones, and then getting certain people to be on call to watch the entire like phase 1 of the MCU in like one sitting or like something like that, where we raise money while we're doing it and have fun. Like I want to do something like that. I've pitched it before, like a long time ago. This was like over a year ago I pitched this idea, and I just haven't done anything with it.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
But I know I pitched it to Cody and Koho because and Boatman, because they are the type of people that would do that. Not that you wouldn't. I know you like. I'm saying like not the charity thing. Like I know you would do the charity thing. I mean, like,
yeah.
I don't think Nick wants.
This guy hates charity.
Nick hates charity.
Name the movie.
I don't know.
This guy hates charity.
Oh, it sounds familiar, but I don't know.
It's like your favorite movie of all time, kind of similar to your favorite movie of all time.
I don't know.
In the comments, quick! What movie? This guy hates charity.
What is that? What is
Fandom movie?
Is it?
It is.
Come on, 2 points.
No, Rise of Skywalker. It's like a terrible guess.
Town Hall 4.
I know. I was laughing at that.
But again, not 24 hours, but like 10 hours, 12 hours of watching movies. I think it'd be fun.
The answer, since no one's typing it, is Monsters University. Tim. Kent Holtzman got it.
Is it? When does that happen?
When after they like take the pictures of them being all cute and then they're selling them and they're like, we're raising money for charity, and he's like,
oh, that's right.
And Chet's like, this guy hates charity.
That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. That's funny. All right. Well, I was off on a tangent there because I saw the live stream thing and I've been thinking about that other thing for a while. But anyway, that's gonna do it for us. Thank you guys. Yeah. If you have any questions, let us know. Message us, hit us up. But we will see you with more matches. Tune into YLS tonight. They're doing something funky monkey. I don't know. Something with a bracket. That's what Koho said in the post. I have no more information. So watch that tonight. Warzone tomorrow and Friday, Fandom Saturday and Sunday, and something different Monday, logged at Tuesday. So that's the rest of your week for Multiplex. We'll see you real soon. Oh, and there's a FanZone debate tomorrow. Number one contenders match. Forgot to say that. Rue versus Holtzman. That airs tomorrow. So we'll see you guys soon. Bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.